Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video on the YouTube. Myself Rutik Sunil Kamte. Today we discuss about the supply. In that we see what is supply, factor affecting the supply, graph of supply, the various types of supply, why supply is important. So now we see meaning of the supply. Supply means that the amount of a product that would be offered for a sale at a possible prices during the period of the time. It means that the amount of a product offered by the seller at a possible price at for the given period of the time. And also supply can be studied as collectively also and individual also. In that the market on this other hand is the supply of a product in a market particular price for a during given period of the time. The next one is the various types of the supply. In that, first one is the short term supply, the ability of consumer to buy the products restricted by available supplies. They cannot buy beyond the supply goods. Means customer have the ability to purchase that supply, but due to the limited supply, there is a less production of that product. So that's why here consumer cannot buy the product beyond the supply goods service. Next one is the long term supply, the factor of availability of time when demand changes, which gives the supplier a way to adjust to the quick change in the demand. Next one is joint supply, the supply of products, proceeds, and solid jointly. Next one is composite supply, the supply of product through its different sources where the product serves more than one purpose. Market supply, the overall desire and capability of suppliers to supply the market with specific product regularly. Now we see supply graph, how the supply graph actually made. In that, how now we see the on the y-axis there is a prices and on the x-axis there is a quantity supplied. So we see when prices increases 1 to 2, there is a change in the demand is 10 to 20. Similarly, when prices changes to 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, then there is a change in the demand also, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, in that way. And always the supply graph is moved from the left to right upwards, and vice versa when and vice versa, right to left downwards. Now we see one example of the supply as per given this slide. One fruit seller selling at 100 rupees 5 apples, at 90 rupees 4 apples, at 80 rupees 3 apples. So means when the price is downs, the demand of the supply is also downs. And suppose vice versa also we take, when the price of the apples increases, the quantity also increases. Means supplies affect the price and demand equally. So now we see factor affecting the supply. In that, first one is the price of the product. In that, price is the most important determinant of the supply of a product. Normally, a large quantity of a product is supplied at a higher price and the smaller quantity of a product is supplied at a lower price. Means we take the example of the onion. Suppose the price of the onion is high, that time the seller provides the or supplies the onion in the market higher, and when the prices of the onion is low, that time the suppliers provide or supply the onions in the market is less. Second one is the price related to the product. Supply of a product is also determined by the prices related to the product. The related products include both substitute and the complementary products. Means in that we see the example of the Maggie. Like Maggie, in that there are the different products in the Maggie, like Maggie, Yippee, Mancha Maggie, and so many in that. If the prices of the Yippee Maggie or the Maggie is higher or changes, then that time the supply of that product will be higher, or it's affect the related products of the Maggie. Third one is the price of the input. There is an inverse relation between the price of a factor inputs and the supply of a product. It means that as the price of a factor inputs increases, the cost of the production must be
related to is the decrease. Means suppose we get the input prices get high, then it affects our supply in the for the decrease in the supply, because when the raw material prices is high, also is affect our production and the supply prices. Fourth one is the change in the technology. Technology is the most important determinants of the supply of products. Change in the technology advance result in the production of a new products, new efficiency levels of the production. It means suppose in a factory 10 workers are producing in a day 100 products, but the use of the advanced technology, the same 10 workers are making 150 units in a day. In that way the advanced technology helps in the production or it affects the supply. After that, government policies regulation is also another important determinant of the supply of a product. Government regulators measures include imposition of the heavy taxes, prices regulation, etc. Suppose for any product government increase the taxes, so it's affect the supply for the reducing for the less products. And in vice versa, if a government reduces the tax, it helps the seller to increase more product in a different quantity. Last one is the nature. Supply of a product is also governed by natural factors like flood, drought, etc. Normally, poor monsoons may be lead to poor power generation. This will turn affect the production in the agriculture sector and also other. Like we see and we heard the news of the floods and all, it's affects the agriculture sector because it's totally destroy all the production. So also in and companies also due to floods and all, the all production gets down. That's why its nature is also affect the supply.
Why supply is important? Supply is essential because it ensures that enough goods and produced so that the consumer demand for those goods is maintained. Usually, if supply is lower than demand, the price of that commodity will increase. The supply schedule or curve determines how much of a good produce at certain price level.
Thank you so much guys watching for my video, and specially thanks for my college SB Patel Institute of Management for giving us the opportunity for improving our skills. If you like my video, please subscribe and please comment if you have any suggestions. Thank you.